Hey everybody at YouTube, this is Flip Flopping, or Flip for short. I'd like to make a comment about a lot of the posts that I see about racism in Japan. I see a lot of people that have posted comments saying they've been to Japan and spent some time here, maybe a few weeks or a couple of months, and they haven't experienced any racism. Let me tell you, from someone who's been living here for almost 7 years, racism is a big problem in Japan. And it's a different kind of racism that you experience back in the States or in Western countries. Down here, depending on where you live, of course, the Japanese view foreigners as not equal. The term gaijin doesn't mean foreigner, it means outsider. And basically, it's used to describe anybody who is not one of them. And like I said, depending on where you live, you may experience a lot of it, you may experience none of it. In Tokyo, you won't see so much, unless you go to a restaurant or go to a hot springs or something like that, and you'll find a sign that says no foreigners allowed. Try that stuff back in the United States and watch what happens to your business. A lot of people will say, well, if you don't like it, then go back home. Nobody asked you to come here. That's true, but you know what? I expect to be treated the same way as I treat people. And if I'm not racist to anybody, then I expect the same from them. People come to our country, and can you imagine the outcry if someone from Japan were to go to a restaurant and there was a sign out front that said, no Japanese allowed? You'd be lucky to have your business the next day. It would probably be torched. But over here it's condoned. Even though the fact that it's illegal, it's still condoned. On the books, there's not allowed to discriminate against you by virtue of race or religion or color or creed or whatever the case is, but it still happens. It depends on where you live. I've gotten quite a few bad remarks, comments made my way, things that have been said about my kids, things that have been said about my family, ugly things. And of course there's racism in every country. I'm not trying to say that the United States is perfect or the Western society is perfect. It's not. But I expect to be treated like a human being wherever I go. And if some people have a problem with that, then hey, I'm sorry. But that's my view. Take care, everybody.